Hey, it's Kiri Murray here from Decision Velocity Global, and I just wanted to open today's video with here I am a year later in the same spot. And I had this thought this morning when I was sitting beside the water over in just a little bit further down, having a coffee, some mineral water, and avocado on gluten-free toast, by the way. It was beautiful. And I think one of the things that made it beautiful was the fact that you're in an amazing environment as well. But here was my thought from this morning, was here I was a year ago. Where was I at a year ago and where am I now? And I think one of the biggest lessons that I've learned over this time is perfection is an addiction. It can literally hold you back, or you can go, I'm not going to perfect everything. I'm just going to keep putting and making steps forward to achieving what I'm meant to be doing in this world. It's easy to look at where other people are at and go, that's where I want to be, that's what I'm doing. And I think that it's more important to really establish what is it you're meant to do? What is it you're getting up every day to get out there and do? And I hear conversations around balance, and many people saying there is nothing about balance, that's not a true thing. I think there is balance, and I keep saying that, but I believe there's balance to what is balancing your scale to go forward. And that doesn't mean that you stay status quo. The balance gives you the ability to pivot off. And I think that one of the things that holds you back from having balance is perfection. And over this last year, I have really learned about taking risks and really believing in who I am and what I'm about and going for it. And because of that, you know, both in my business world and my personal life, we continue to go forward. And one of the areas I see that is with some of the contracts that are coming through, and you know, going forward, how that will look, and things that I have built up, things that I have not done over an overnight thing, but as a belief thing of where I know I want it to go, and just kept going, even though I've not always had the right pieces in place to make that happen. And I think that that's where we can get so stuck in perfection and go, are we going to just stay in that and you know, be held back by what perfection can do or not do? And yes, sometimes we can do it in a way that's going to be amazing and get it awesome and deliver an awesome excellence, and that's awesome, but it could take you a long time to do that. And then in the meantime, while other people are innovating and other people are making decisions and moving forward, you're left behind because of it. And I think there's a huge risk both in entrepreneur world and in you know, corporate world, where we can let perfection be the thing that holds us back. So I think we become almost addicted to get it right, to do that little twist. And you know, one of the things that I have really learned also over this last year is to enjoy the journey and make sure that if I've got to work really hard, I put in those long hours. But I love hanging out with my children. I love spending time with my family. And if that means that I have to work harder in the night or early in the morning, then that's what I do so that I can spend that time with my family. And because of that, my relationship with my kids is beautiful. I love it. I love seeing them grow. You know, I was just saying to Taki this morning, I just can't get over how much they've grown on the road. It's a priority for me to have my children growing as I continue to grow in my business world as well. So perfection would be that, oh my goodness, how do I get them taught properly on the road? How do I you know, see them continuing to grow if they don't have their friends? No, it's about going, how can I make these things happen, not get it all right? We're still without a nanny at this moment or a tutor, and you know, they become part of our family, and so they've got to be the right person. So we don't get it all right, but there's growth going forward for everybody, and we continue on a journey. And it's knowing that it is a journey, and knowing that I don't have to have it all right to be stepping out and stepping up into what I'm doing. And the third thing is that I believe that I'm growing, that my relationship with my partner is growing, and that my relationship with my children and my friends are growing. And I think one of the things that I have really locked into, and you know, I'm writing this book, Isolation, at the moment because I'm seeing it, and I've had to deal with it even in my own personal life and professional life as well. The whole thing about isolation, and the whole thing that it's the #1 killer, I believe, to leadership, and happening across the board. Why? Because it is hard when you're moving forward and not everyone else is coming on that journey. So being really strong on going, who am I taking on this journey, and who am I going, it's okay if you want to come on this journey, I'd love you to, but it's okay if you're not coming on this journey. And then going, what is it I need continuously throughout the journey to make sure I'm doing it well. You know, it has been an amazing time here in Croatia, being back here a year later to really look back and see where, you know, I've gone, what's happened as a family, how we've, you know, kept growing, and then look forward to what's the next year going to look like. And I think that it's always about creating something, and we go back to that balance. What is your scale? What is the capacity to what you can grow? What does that look like? And the speed to how you need to do it, not everyone else. The balance is what your scale is, and it's making sure that you're balanced health-wise, emotionally wise, financially, and the people that are coming on that journey, the systems that'll help make that and leverage it for you. These are all, you know, important things that you need to strategically have in place to make it work as well. And that, to me, is what balance is. And that balance is going to be different for everybody. So, you know, going back to the big thing that I realized is that perfectionist is an addiction. And I think that it truly can be an epidemic that you can let take over your life, take over your business, take over your relationships if you let it. Or you can go, you know what, we're all on this journey, you're coming on it, I'm on it, and we can keep growing together and keep going forward. So I hope you continue as, you know, #NomadCEO. You continue with my journey as I keep moving across the globe, keep working amongst leaders, amongst the global landscape, and, you know, take my family on this journey and friends. You know, many of my friends are on here, and I don't get to hang out with you on a daily basis, weekly basis, or even sometimes, you know, be in the same city many times throughout the year at all. But I love you and I adore you, and I thank for social media to keep us connected. And, you know, a lot of the reasons I put everything out there is so that if you want to come on this journey with me and be a part of it, that you have the opportunity, because you see where I'm at, what's happening. I'm no different. You see me scruffy, no makeup. I've actually just spent the last couple of days really quite not well at all. But that's part of the journey, and you know, life is the ups and the downs, the realness, and I'm just excited about, you know, what we have to look forward to. If this has been my last year, wow, the opportunity for the new year is just so exciting. Anyway, much love, and I need to go and find the family because I think everyone will be wanting to leave very soon and leave this beautiful spot here. We've been here for a couple of nights so that people can get well, but it's just, let me take you for a little walk. It is just a stunning part of the world. I love Croatia. I love, one of the facts about Croatia is that everyone is so direct and very decisive, and there's definitely no fluff in the way that, you know, you interact with everyone. So I find that quite refreshing. It's like being with a whole lot of peeps that relate to me. So but you know, it's quite funny watching people thinking that they don't like you or whatever, and it's purely literally, I'm just going to go for a walk up this way and turn around and show you where we've been staying. There we go. If I turn around there, it's just a beautiful little town. Oh, that's the bathrooms, you don't need to see that. Actually, if I walk over this bit, you'll see it even better. And here we are, just here. This is where we've spent the last couple of nights. Just beautiful, right? And I'm going to try not to drop it into the water. Anyway, there we go. Life is a journey, and I hope you continue to keep coming on it with me. So thank you, and much love to all of you out there as we continue to keep putting one step forward at a time towards what we're doing out there, what you're doing, what I'm doing, and how we make a difference across the world. Thank you.